Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the globe and in our awesome planet. Again, going to have a we are going to have a good time listening to the story of another awesome person, and I'm very happy to say that he has a very special, extra hidden talent. Um, Aside from being in the higher ups of the academe, um, we will see that much later, but you'll be surprised at that. I would like us all to welcome Mr. Francis Rosalda, Baker, Academe, and a good friend of mine. Hi, Francis.
Hi, Miss Nancy. How are you?
Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Miss Nancy, thank you for having me. Sir Anton, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, and I know that usually awesome live is all about inspiring Gen Xers and even us seniors and all those in between about learning about your life. Because everyone's culinary life is unique. You
Yes.
cannot just say just because you're a teacher in HRM or something like that, pare-pareho na kayo. So tell us your story. Let's start from your childhood so that we'll also know who influenced your palate. Okay.
Yes. Actually, ever since pa lang, Miss Nancy, I'm a sweet tooth. No? So I really love sweets. So I grew up, when you mentioned earlier, when nagkukwentuhan tayo backstage, no, we were talking about Eurobake. So yun yung mga kinalakihan ko, no? Inipit, mga lengua de gato, mga
Okay.
pastillas. I'm
Okay.
also a Goldilocks kid, so I love yung mga pastillas matitigas. I love merengue, di ba? So when we go to Lukban, Quezon, we always buy the merengue, the brojas, and everything. So
Bakit sa lukban yung merengue? Sa lukban, masarap ba yung merengue doon?
yeah, yung Vents na from ano ba tong brand na to? Yung Pavinos, no?
Talaga?
So yun yung malapit na bakery sa amin. And you
Ah,
know what? I got lost when I was a kid in Lukban.
oh.
So iniwan ako sa isang playpen. Tapos
Ilan taon ka
nagmamadyong yung
nun?
actually I don't remember, kinukuwento lang din sa akin. Pero siguro naglalakad na raw ako noon eh. So mga 2 or 3 years old.
Oh.
And yung syempre yung mga nanay ko, yung mga tita ko nagmamadyong, so busy sila sa pag-swimming, di ba?
Oh.
So nakakuwala daw ako dun sa playpen. And
And
they
then?
found me in a bakery.
Really?
So sabi nila sa akin, so naghahanap daw sila, may nakita daw ba kayong bata na ganito yung suot, ganyan, ganyan. Ay, may bata doon sa may bakery kumakain ng tinapay, something like that. So parang it drove me, parang yun, siguro yun talaga yung magiging path ko, no?
Wow, pero mabuti na lang hindi ka ni ransom.
Mababait naman ng mga tao sa Lokban, Miss Nancy.
Oo.
So, and yung family namin is actually hindi naman kilala, but
Aha.
medyo ano naman siya, medyo kasi my High Laguna is where my dad came from, and
Aha.
Lokban is a nearby town.
Okay.
So, kilala naman sila. So from there, siguro when I was in grade school, no, I've been watching Henny Season, The Taste of Life with Jackie
Mhm.
Angpo,
Aha. Hi,
and
Henny. May ano ka dito, estudyante.
hello.
Oo.
So, ayun. So, it actually triggered my interest in gum paste making, yung paggawa ng mga edible flowers, paggawa ng mga edible decorations, cake decorating. So, at that point, sabi ko, sige, I'll take up whatever course that will have that kind of learning, no? Yung cake decorating. So,
But before your formal schooling, did you already try baking at home and what was it?
I tried syempre wala akong gamit, no, but I use whatever is available, 'di ba?
Okay,
Yung mga
yes,
meron
that's the best.
meron pang mga nireregalo kay sa parents ko nung kasal nila yung beater na ginaganon,
Oo, yeah.
na.
That's the
So,
best start.
yes. So nandito pa yun, nandito pa siya at hindi pa
Yeah,
siya sira.
revive din
So,
dito. Nire-revive din.
yes.
Pati
So,
yung sifter na ginaganon.
yes, I have that. Meron din ako niyan. Sabi ko, "Ma, hindi mo pa ginagamit 'to, ba't di mo 'to ginagamit?" "Eh, ikaw na, hindi ako mahilig mag-bake." So, sige, fine. I'm the one who's using it. Pati yung mga ano, yung mga mallet, yung mga hammer na pang tenderize, no? Kasi
Yes.
hindi raw nila alam
Yeah.
paano ginagamit. So I'm the one who's using it. So I
Usually,
started.
anyway, sorry. Usually, those who start in baking, ang unang mga ginagawa either leche flan, egg
Yes.
pie, di ba? Merengue.
Merengue. Yes, merengue. Kasi
Okay.
readily available ang eggs, di ba? Saka
Yes.
meron kang
Yeah.
beaters and you have sugar.
Okay.
So, yun. And yung oven namin, hindi siya ginagamit, no? So, when they transferred here in Parañaque in 1983, hindi siya nagagamit, no? So, ginamit ko lang siya, it's 2003, 2004, so 20 years, no?
Wow.
Na-stagnan.
Bagong-bago.
Pero La Germania, hindi po ito sponsored.
Okay, okay. All right.
So, yun. So from there, I started by the way, yung pala, when I was in elementary, I was making pulboron. Pulboron is also one of
Yes.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
easiest
Oo.
products na pwede mong gawin. So,
Oo.
ang laki ng kinikita ko sa pulboron.
Ano,
No?
magkano? Like, paano? I want to know the details.
Ang ingredients ko dyan is 1:2. 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar. Tapos yung butter ko, of course, syempre, nung mga panahon natin, wala pa tayong margarine. So, ginagamit natin, ang ginagamit ko lang talaga noon, Anchor lang. No?
Oh, of course.
So,
Social.
yeah, 1/2 cup of Anchor butter. So,
Memorize
yung
mo pa yung recipe.
yes! Ang laki ng, ang laki ng
Okay.
kinita ko dyan.
Okay.
So, I sell that for 1 peso 50 centavos, isang piraso. So,
Ha?
my mom also,
Yung
150,
ganon? Piso na yun?
Canada. Oo.
Wow.
This was in 1999, 2000. Year
Okay.
1999,
How
2000.
old were
So,
you?
I was, that time, I was 12. I was 12. Grade
Marunong
6.
ka na. Okay.
Yes. So, of course, my mom helps me out, no, with, hindi ganyan ang packaging. Pangit ang packaging mo. Ganito dapat ang packaging niyan. So, of course, moms knows best, right?
Oo.
So, yun. And si Papa naman, hinahatid ako sa school para hindi masira yung mga paninda ko, di ba? So, yun yung aming routine, no, nung elementary ako. And I brought that, no, in high school. No?
What did you do with
So,
the money you earned?
ano ba ginawa ko doon? Usually kasi kapag may mga celebrations dito sa bahay, wala akong mairegalo kasi wala akong pera. So I save it and then I buy gifts for them. So yun yung mga binibili, yun yung ginagawa ko. Kasi hiwa-hiwalay kami ng birthday. My brother's in August, my mom's in May, my dad's in February. So in between those months, yun yung mga, especially pag magpapasko, nagbebenta rin ako ng pulveron. So it helped me survive giving gifts.
Okay. All right.
Yun.
And then?
So from there, high school, sabi ko, sige, I'll take up, hindi pa masyadong uso ang culinary subjects that time. It's either you pay super expensive here in the Philippines or you go to the States.
Yes.
So my mom introduced me to PW. Sabi, mag-PW ka kasi nandiyan si Senator Helena Benitez. No?
Inabutan mo siya?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So, when I entered PW, yun nga, totoo nga, daming awards, no, nanalo kami sa competition, ganyan.
Yes, yeah.
Na Hall of Famer na pala ang school na to.
Uh-oh.
So, yun. And then from there, hindi pa ako natuto. Marami pa akong hindi natutunan.
No, pero what did you take up? You took up college there.
Yeah, I took up HRM, Hotel and Restaurant Management.
Uh-huh.
And then from there, no, syempre, you learn a lot of things. You learn how to bake, you learn how to make flowers, mga basic, no. And then from there, there was an opportunity at that time wherein they will be sending students to abroad, Singapore, to have their internship. So fortunately, I was one of the lucky students that were picked to. Medyo marami naman kami, but medyo maano yung selection process. No, we have to undergo 3 interviews. No, um, medyo maano lang talaga, mahirap, no? Yung
Wait, what was
selection.
your preference in HRM? Front of the house, back of the house?
When I took up the course, ang bala ko talaga is kitchen. Kasi gusto ko
Okay.
nga yung baking, gusto ko yung mga ganyan-ganyan. But when I took up the course, parang nahihilig ata ako sa food and beverage service,
Mm-hmm.
no, yung front ng F&B.
Uh-huh.
So nung nag-ano na ako, na-assign na ako, I was assigned sa F&B. I'm not sure, but maybe they saw something in me, maybe how I interact with people, no. And yun, so nag-F&B ako. But of course, pag break time ko, kasi they have a split shift. So I come in at 11:30 and then may break kami ng 2 p.m. Yung 2 p.m. to 6 ko, I stay in the kitchen to study and to learn more. Oh, chef, how do you do this? Chef, what do you do with this? Ganyan, ganyan. How do you know if it's okay? Yung mga ganun.
Uh-huh.
So, and then balik ko ng 6 p.m. Balik na ulit ako sa front line sa dining area. And then yeah, so yun, 6 months ako doon. And then it was fun, no? Mahilig din akong gumala. I always taste food, no, from different, you know. Of course, Singapore is a very multicultural
Yeah,
uh, um, country, di ba? So,
it's a
na-appreciate ko din yung, yeah, na-appreciate ko yung Chinese, na-appreciate ko ang Malay, na-appreciate ko ang Indian food, pati yung Arab food, na-appreciate ko din. And, yun. But before that pala, before I went to Raffles, I was with the US Embassy. They have a restaurant inside, no? May kitchen sila sa loob, so I was also part of that.
hmm.
And also Grand Boulevard Hotel, so I also went there.
Saan?
So Grand Boulevard,
Ah,
yung
okay.
yeah, it's beside Aristocrat.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then from there, where did you
From there,
travel?
um, from there, no, I went back to the Philippines to finish my course kasi hindi pa ako tapos. So I had to graduate. And then after that, I went back, I graduated, and then I went for a call center job for 3 years. 'Di ba? So,
Bakit?
sabi kasi nila,
Ba't ka lumihis? Lumayo ka.
sabi daw kasi nila noon, pag daw may nagtumawag sa yung work, huwag daw tanggihan. So, hindi ko siya tinanggihan.
All right. Okay.
But, I was with Convergys for 3 years. And then, after that, I went into teaching. A friend of mine from Letran called me up. Oy, we need teachers for the hospitality course. And I was already taking up my master's in hospitality at that time. Sabi niya, sige, pwede na yan. Tapusin mo na lang yung master's mo and then you can, pagsabayin mo na lang yung teaching tsaka yung pagtatapos mo ng master's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. So that started my teaching career.
Okay. How many
So in
years? How
2010,
many years? How many years have you been as a part of the academy?
I was hired as a professor in 2010. So first school ko was Letran, no, but I left Letran because I need to finish my masters kasi I'm taking up my masters in PWU.
Uh-huh.
So sabi nung dean ko doon, si Dr. Magsano, sabi niya, dito ka na magturo para matutukan natin yung thesis mo. So, ayun. After a year, I was able to finish. And I was with PW for 4 years, I think. 2011 to 2015.
Hmm.
So, yun. So from
And
there,
hmm.
from PW, I went to St. Jude, no, for a year.
Mhm.
To to Yun, doon tayo nag-meet ulit, no? So we met in PW when we invited you to make the adobo dish.
Yeah,
And then I also invited you when I went to St. Jude, no, for
yeah,
the Modern Culinaire, no, the
yeah, yeah.
congress.
Yeah.
And then yun na, after St. Jude, I went to Titana and I'm still with Manila Titana colleges now
Okay, I
for
need to
6 years
ask
now.
some people are curious. What is Titana? Who is she? A saint? The name of a saint or what? Please explain. And where
Yeah.
is it? Some people are not really aware.
Okay. So actually no na laging mispronounce yung school namin kasi laging Titana or what. It's actually Titana, no? So Titana.
Titana.
Yes.
Okay.
So Titana is actually the matriarch of the Metrobank Foundation. No? She is the mother of the late George T. No? And she is also an educator. And uh, siya yung inspiration why Manila Doctors College, College of Nursing was established. So it is also under Manila Doctors. No?
So it's a college not just for HRM.
Yes.
I
So
see.
it was originally for College of Nursing. So they expanded, no? They have put up College of Nursing, College of Accountancy and Management. So it was originally ang location niya is in near Manila Doctors dito sa May Calao, and
Uh-huh.
then they moved to dun sa Makapagal sa
Ang
may
laki.
ano.
Ang laki nga.
Oo.
Eh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of the nurses here, because there are so many nurses here and mostly Filipinos, who may have finished there in Titana. Now I know how to pronounce it, Titana.
Yes. Ayun. So, binabati ko pala yung mga boss ko, si Ma'am Angel, si Ma'am Veron, mga boss ko yan.
Well, anyway, nambati ka na. So, merong mga nag-hello. Again, Sean Austin said hello, everyone. And then Joy Velasco.
Yes, Miss Joy is from JRU. She's one of the bosses there.
Congratulations, Chef Francis. And meron tayo yung kapitbahay natin na na
Sino yan?
napakagaling. Parating nasa eroplano si Miss Dang Abantao Ray.
Ay, oo nga.
Follower. Ayan na, sabi mo, ayan na, your turn to be famous. Already.
Hello, Miss Dang.
Yeah. And you have one, Susana Lee Fong. Sabi niya,
Yeah, she was. That's my ano pala. Sorry, that's my tita.
yeah, because she said, congrats to our nephew Francis
Yeah.
Rosalda. Great achievements. Just continuously pursue all your dreams to come true as we believe in you. Hello, wow.
Thank
Tita,
you. Thank you
tita
po.
mabait ba to? Tita Susana, mabait. Ano naman?
She's my mom's cousin.
Yeah, okay. So, do you think that you're already cemented in this career? Culinary
I think
career.
so. I think so. Yeah. I think how you know me as a teacher, as a baker, it will be yun na yun. No, that's my identity already.
Okay, now let's go to the baking part. How did you
Mhm.
get into talagang serious baking? With all your designs, we will see a lot of your designs and your concepts.
Yes. Actually, very thankful with PWU also because they're the ones that let me compete, no, and learn new things. No, kasi when you compete in a cake decorating competition, ang dami mong matututunan na mga designs and everything. And actually, when I started teaching, I started baking pala, 2010. No? So I started baking with, I just have a hand mixer. Binili ako ng nanay ko ng hand mixer.
Galing. Okay
So,
yon.
so hand mixer lang. No?
Oo.
So, and then, wala kaming oven. Yung oven namin is yung 20-year-old oven that time. No, yung
Aha.
the gas.
Oo.
And yun yung nagamit ko that time. So, nag-struggle talaga ako. Struggling yung baking. Kasi nga, lahat ng gamit ko luma.
But
Kasi yung,
those were the best ways of learning.
yes,
Yeah,
true.
and before anything, I would like to say hello to the dean of PWU, Miss Lika Benitez Brown. She's
Ah, yes.
she's my sorority sister.
Yes
I
po.
know she's very proud of the PWU student. There's much respect for that college. Okay. So nag-aano ka, so sumasakit na yung kilikili mo sa ganun.
So, lahat manual, no? So, lahat talagang gagawin mo talaga lahat manual.
Okay yun. Kasi doon mo nakikita yung mga changes na, hey, this from from the egg became
Correct.
from very yellow to light yellow, naging ribbon.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. Okay, good.
So, na-amaze din ako doon yung paggawa ng buttercream. Kasi nga, how do you make sans rival? How do you make the butter icing of sans rival? May egg yolk pala yon, no? So, it's a French
Okay.
buttercream pala. So,
Yeah, right.
yung mga ganun, mesmerize ako. And at that time, that very manual nga lahat ng gawa ko. Even the fondant, I make it manually. No? From scratch, na nag-wall boiler ka, naghahalo ka ng ganon. No?
Yeah.
So, puro pawis na yung, tumatagaktak na yung pawis mo and everything. So, mahirap
Uh-huh.
talaga siya. No?
Uh,
And those are the
ano
times
yung
na talagang
binibenta mo?
struggling.
You were selling it already?
Uh, may mga umu-order, no?
Talaga?
Yeah, before. May mga umu-order na. Sabi niya, sige, try mo lang. Sabi ko, hindi ako confident na baka ano. Hindi, sige, try lang natin. Ganyan, ganyan. And they're
Uh-huh.
very supportive, no? Um, very supportive sila sa mga ginagawa ko that time. And kahit nasabihin ko na, kahit natitikman ko, parang hindi yata okay to. Ang ganda, no? Yun yung mga ano no? That actually drives you, di ba? To do
Okay.
better, no? So,
What's the
ayun, no?
name of your company?
It's Frankie's Cupcakes Philippines. You can search it on Facebook. No, I post my works there. I don't really market. No, I just post my work doon. So, kasi if I market it, masyadong marami. So I won't be able to handle it kasi I also have um, school. So mas priority kasi sa akin ngayon ang teaching. So
And when you
it's
say
baking.
masyadong, so ano yung volume mo? Kasi the reason why I'm asking is because, in Paranaque, um, we may not be aware that, but it's a remittance town, meaning to say that some of the children have budgets coming in from their parents abroad.
Yes.
And you could inspire them on how to start something. And usually naman it's cupcakes, di ba?
Yes.
They
Yung
did
pala,
cupcakes.
oo, correct.
Oo, yeah. Pero paano ba? Packaging muna ba? Cake muna? Ano yung inuuna? Yung iba minsan inuuna
Um,
packaging.
yeah, oo. Actually, yun nga eh. When I see yung mga nasa labas, no, yung mga nagbebenta ng mga cupcakes, mga ano, ang gaganda ng packaging, but when you taste it, it's okay, di ba?
Oo.
So, it's always important for you to make sure that your product tastes better.
So,
Doon
secret
muna tayo sa
recipe yung cake mo.
Oo, doon muna tayo sa recipe muna, yung tinapay, yung pinaka-cake, yung pinaka-buttercream mo. No, you start from there. And then, saka ka na mag-packaging, di ba? Marami namang gumagawa ng packaging dyan. Marami namang
Uh-huh.
gumagawa. And it's one click away lang ang packaging. But the recipe itself, it's really hard for you to formulate a specific recipe that would make you known for it. Di ba?
So, ngayon,
So,
you're still into Timano? Hindi na.
ay di na, of course.
Na-level up
Again,
na.
yes, ang level up na. So, noong 2012, no, si mama na naman, binili na naman niya ako ng mixer, no? So, sabi niya, sige, bilhin kita ng mixer. Okay, yay. Kasi nakikita yung nahirap ko ng yung pag-mix-mix. And then, yun na, so I also bought an oven already, yung electric na. Kasi may mga times wherein na nawawalan ako ng gasoline, ng gas or ng gasol in the middle of the night. So where will I get
Oh my
gas,
gosh.
'di ba? So at least meron akong gas. I also have electric, no? So if ever that may mangyari 'yon. And
Okay.
then ayun, so start first with the product itself, no? Focus ka muna dun. Sabi nga nila, 'di ba? You have to make yourself known at one product, 'di ba?
Okay. What,
And
what what were you known for?
of course, may moist chocolate cake. Alam mo naman 'yan, natikman mo na 'yan, 'di ba? So,
Hindi, bigyan mo ko ulit.
of course.
Moist
Now
chocolate cake. Okay.
yeah, truffle. Before kasi buttercream lang ako, pero nagkaka-budget na. Medyo
Oo.
nagkakaano na tayo. May maganda na tayong supplier ngayon. So
Oo.
I'm moving into yung ganache, yung chocolate ganache. Yun na yung
Okay.
pinaka-feeling ko dun sa chocolate.
Aha, wow.
So,
Whew.
tapos I'm now working on my ensaymada. No, I let you taste it.
Oh,
nabigyan ko na si Miss Dang na ensimada. So for me inaano ko pa, inaayos ko pa yung formulation kasi may mga comments siya. Kailangan ko matutukan yung comments. Paano mo gagawin 'yon, no?
okay. Well,
Yun.
if I can make miron, sabi nila taba ng baboy can add or
Oh,
mashed
yeah.
potato. Natutunan
Yeah.
ko yun kay Jackie. Teacher
Yes. Actually,
Jackie. Oh,
yes. Actually, yung mashed potato will help you make your breads more soft and more
yes,
tender.
yes, yeah. So you can try. I tried that here sa Houston and
Mhm.
okay naman. Hindi lang ako magaling sa rising part. I get so impatient about
Yeah.
it. Okay. Anyway, can you run us through before we go to your photos? Can you run our audience through how did you start from step one to the present in your business? Meaning that it's from the house. Meron ka bang did you have to do your paperwork first, your the municipal or nag-try ka muna, di ba?
I started first with, of course, may try ka muna ng market mo, no? So I tried to give out the products first, no? Then
So
pag medyo dumarami,
nagpa-sampling ka muna.
pa-sampling muna tayo, dala ka muna ng mga sampling. Make yourself known first na dito ka magaling or ito yung mga ginagawa ko, no? And then actually for now I'm currently working on the papers. My friend is actually helping me out to make the papers. Pagdating mo, sana open na yung tindahan. So meron na akong,
Magkaka-store ka na.
hopefully very very soon. So
Oh,
very
wow.
near lang, malapit lang
Why do you
dito.
need a store when you have your store is your e-store?
Para lang may visibility.
Really?
Tsaka so
Anyway, you have to also mention when did you start um, creating your e-store, your digital store, or your
Yeah, I started to make the store, yung pinaka page ko nung I think it was 2012, no? When I was already accepting orders.
uh-huh.
So a friend of mine, actually encouraged me to open up that page. Sabi niya, post mo lang doon, then make an Instagram account, post mo lang doon, post mo lang doon. So far I have 1,000 photos already. Um, I think more than 1,000
Okay,
of my work. No?
all right.
So, yun. From there, when you create your page, syempre, you have to know what time do people log in, what time do people go on social media.
Oh, that's good to
Uh,
know, huh?
for example, when I posted on my page yung yung interview natin, I
Oh,
posted it very late last night, 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Sumabog yung aking notification, no,
wow.
na ibig sabihin, yung mga tao are online at that time. No?
Aha.
So it's
Mag-hello ka
either
nga
yon.
sa kanila.
Hello po.
Tapos
Kasi
ito
yung
pa,
mga
may pahabol si Dan. Bilisan mo yung store para may mabilhan na. Oh my. Okay. Hello to all the Parake members. We miss you.
yes,
I
hello
miss, I
po.
miss us. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Very soon. Babalik tayo dyan.
Yeah. So
Yun nga
that's
napangako
good,
ako
huh?
nga si... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. You had to determine the best time that people would log in, and you think that that is when you can get the hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Get
What
more
time is that?
views. Okay, ito yung mga sabi nila sa ating social media managers. Sabi
Okay.
nila, you log in, you post something at from between 12 and 1 because that's lunchtime. So people are on their social media at that time. And
All
then
right.
when they're going home at 5 p.m. to between 5 and 7, so you post usually that time. 7 o'clock, kumakain na ng tao yan, so they're not on social media. And then after that, before going to bed, like 10 o'clock, between 10 and 12 midnight, that's the best time for you to post. So
Okay.
far, yun naman yung mga effective sa akin ng mga oras. But, that's how yun yung mga time na nagpo-post ako ng aking mga photos.
So to the audience, we're actually getting lessons from teacher Francis already. He's giving us some step by step so that you know you can be guided also if you're just about to start. Tama-tama. Summer pa ba dyan? I mean summer class, summer vacation? Or...
Actually, nagbago na yung ano namin. We are nakasunod na kami sa US, no? Parang August na rin yung
Oh, okay.
pasok namin. And then we end at May. So
Uh-huh.
our vacation is from June to July.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay. All right. Okay. So as you said, know when to log in and then give samplings
of
and
course you have to have good caption, 'di ba? Dapat maganda yung
what do you
caption.
mean by a good caption?
Well, it should be enticing. You know, it should be something that would everyone would be related to. You know?
Okay.
So it might be a poll question, or maybe, for example, kung gumagawa ka ng ensimada or gumagawa ka ng Spanish bread, you can post photos of your products and maybe you can create a poll. Are you team ensimada or are you team Spanish bread? Diba? So it
Oh,
will create engagement also to.
uh-huh. Iniiba-iba mo yung caption mo. I lost you. Your audio. Audio. No audio. He's going to reconnect, but are you back?
Hello? Hello?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Ayan.
So
Alright.
we're back getting some teaching from teacher Francis on how to start a business. So you poll questions. Yeah, that's good. You know why? Maybe not even young ones, but seniors also want to try going into business, but they're not. But we are not as good in online as you are. So, paano yung delivery mo? How do you deliver?
For my products,
Yes.
yeah, actually nung pandemic, um, marami kasing mga hindi makalabas. So I deliver it myself. No, I don't.
No audio. So, okay. We
Sorry.
are we are waiting for
Hello.
lessons to continue. All
Hello.
right. Okay. All right.
Ayan.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So ayun na nga. Sorry. May
Ano?
tumatawag kasi.
Kaya pala.
Someone's calling. All right. Ano nga ulit
Okay.
yun? Sorry. What was the question again?
All questions. And as I was saying, mga seniors, they also want to go into business, but they're not
Ah, yeah. Delivery.
high tech. And then yeah, delivery. Okay.
Yeah. So usually no pandemic I deliver it myself, no.
Gaano
Para
kalayo? Diyan lang sa Paranaque
nearby
lang.
lang, nearby lang, better living lang. Eh, that time naman kasi walang traffic, so I can go
Oo.
anywhere, no? I can go kay si Miss Lingling, I deliver it to her sa San Valley, no? Sila Sir
Ah,
Manuel, si Pael, si
babes.
Pael
Oo.
King, di ba? Sir Babes,
Yeah.
I deliver it to his house. So, yun, I deliver it. But if it's too far, of course, I charge, no? And I deliver it myself. And if I cannot make it, I get I outsource a delivery service. I use Transportify or Lala Move. No, so these are the things that I use. I also have my favorite drivers already. So sabi ko, Kuya, baka pwede kang mag-deliver today, baka pwede kang mag-ano ngayon.
Uh-huh.
So, yun eh, you just have to, you also have, when you have a business, you also have to make the connection with other suppliers.
Okay.
No?
Yeah, that's true.
Um, so, para if ever may emergency ka, sir, baka pwedeng pa-deliver ako nito. Kuya, baka pwede ako makahingi ng ganito. No? So I
Oo.
also connect with my suppliers. Hello pala Miss Arlene, tsaka kay Miss Karen.
Yeah.
Sila yung
Ano?
mga suppliers ko.
Oh, hello to the. Anyway, let's go now to the photos that we will be sharing. A lot of them will be on cakes, yung mga cakes mo. Pero also caption some of the ones that are not on cakes, but basically about your career. Okay, hold on. Dali, just a while. Alam mo naman, sabi ko sa iyo, mga senior, hindi mga high-tech. Ito. Slides of Francis. Okay. There you go. Ay! Huwag mo na yan. Mamaya yan. Surprise yan. Audio. So, you are in Umaga Kay Ganda. Were you there? Can't hear you. Odds.
Hello?
Yan.
Hello?
Yan, yan,
Ayan.
yan.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
So,
ayan. Okay.
very technical naman. Ayun. So, yeah, that's my actually second guesting on Umagang Kay Ganda.
Ano
I
yung
was
ano mo?
sorry.
Ano yung ginawa mo?
Actually, they asked me to make um baon, no, pambaon sa mga bata, healthy
Hmm,
baon, no, for
okay.
kids. So
Alright.
I made tilapia fingers kasi fish daw, tsaka para healthy, no, para
Mm.
maturuan yung mga bata kumain ng tilapia. So I made parang tilapia nuggets, no.
Okay.
So para hindi nila alam, or para naman not really deceiving, but you have make, to teach them how to eat. Na, ito yung tilapia. No, this is fish. This is not just chicken or
Oh, yeah.
pork. No? So
Okay.
yun.
Oh, ito.
Yeah, this one is in Nueva Vizcaya. Miss Joanne Ibrida. She's the one who invited me here.
Oh, hi,
So
Joanne.
yes, so
Mhm.
she is the one who spearheaded the event. Sabi niya, "Sir, can you teach us how to make fondant cakes because kailangan nila ng expertise ko daw." "Oh, okay, no problem."
So, teka,
So,
like, okay, Nueva Ecija yung mga provinces. So, they know already how, I mean, kasi parang, are they equipped? Do they have the means, or did you teach them how to do it from scratch, which is the best?
yes, actually, yun nga yung point. No, the point here is they don't have, you're teaching students and of other, the teachers na pwede kang gumawa ng gantong product without even using the high-tech equipment, or you
Okay,
can,
good.
the tools and equipment, etc. So here, yung flour na yun, I just used, of course, the Henny season way, just using your fingers to thin out the petals,
Yes.
how to make the ano, and yeah, and when making fondant, you also use glucose, glycerin,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not readily available. Sabi ko, do you have marshmallows there? Yeah, we have marshmallows. So I taught them how to make marshmallow fondant.
Uh-huh.
So, yun. So, it's actually readily available. And this,
Oh, okay.
kasi ang nangyayari, ang nagiging mindset ng mga kids nowadays is,
Oh,
I don't know how to make kasi it's not available, the ingredients are too
yeah.
expensive or what. Oh, ito, pwede mo gamitin to. You have alternatives to make this. And
Okay, that's good.
so, this one is basically all alternative, no? Wala akong ginamit na special equipment. Wala akong ginamit na special tools for that. So you just need those tools to make your job quick, no?
Yeah,
But
I really hope that these young ladies and guys will really be given the chance na not thinking na, ay, hindi ko
yes,
ma-reach kasi wala akong ganito, or I
correct.
cannot do that. Please.
Agree.
That's so nice of you. Okay, next. Oh, ito pa.
This one is yeah, I'm making the marshmallow fondant here. So again, I have my student apprentice here. She already have her business. Meron na siyang bakery. So I'm really proud
Mm-hmm.
of you, Pau. She's in a clan.
Hi, Pao.
So ayan. So this
Teka,
is in WCC.
explain to me very quickly what's a marshmallow fondant. I don't know that.
Yeah, marshmallow fondant is basically marshmallows and then melted.
Gelatin.
No, it's either you melt it through the microwave or the double boiler. but not all kids or not all students or not all people have a microwave at home. So we're using basically the double boiler method.
Okay.
So para hindi naman, it's inclusive naman eh. Baking is inclusive, no? If you don't have that, may alternative tayo.
Paano nagiging fondant ang marshmallow na ano?
Yeah, so when you melt the marshmallows, no, you add in powdered sugar, no, and
Oh.
then hanggang sa maging dough siya, and then from there,
Okay.
nagiging fondant siya.
Hey.
Sometimes I add glucose to make it more elastic,
Yes.
and sometimes I add more gelatin to make it like a gum paste, no.
Okay.
So yun yung mga ina-add natin.
So hey audience, that I learned something. I hope that was also good for the people listening. Okay, ano to?
This one naman is in Arellano. So most of my stints are schools, no? So this is in Arellano. And then again, wala silang magamit masyado. So I'm teaching them how to make fondant still. What I'm using here is just styrofoam. Yung pinaka-cake niya, dummy cake, for display. No, but sabi ko, I'll be back if you want to learn how to cover a real cake. I'll be back, no.
Okay.
Kasi I was only given usually for my talks I was only given 1.5 to 2 hours for that. So
Okay, ito. Cake pa rin.
yes, cake pa
Where
din.
is
I make
this now? Where
Yeah,
is this?
this is in University of Perpetual Health in Calamba, no. So
Okay.
Chef Ray and Daya invited me over to teach them. So again, marshmallow ulit to.
Uh-huh.
And then of
Oh,
course
that's
I showed
good, huh? Okay.
yeah. So I also showed them how to these are my tools. Sabi ko ito yung mga tools na ginagamit ko, but again, hindi ibig sabihin na kapag wala ka nito, hindi ka makakagawa, right?
Galing. You know, that is so
So
good of you. I love you for that. Okay, ano to?
this was in PW. I was still a student
Ah,
this time at the time. So this was in 2005 or 2004.
sino ka
I'm
dyan?
on the farther left.
Ikaw yon.
Yes.
Oh, pa hindi mo kamukha. Parang ano, shy, ano ka pa riyan.
Shy pa ako dyan.
Ay, sino to?
Parang kilala ko
Sino
to.
ba?
Parang kilala ko to. Sino ba yan?
Oh my God. Thank you for that. I miss that. Actually, alam mo, nung binigay mo, sabi ko, ay, share ko. Hindi, kinain ko. Okay.
Ayan. So this is a cake ordered by a hotel. So this is a 3-tier cake. Sabi nila they said ang motif kasi is green or mint green and orange. Sabi ko, ha? Paano ko kaya mai-execute yung mint green and orange? So I tried several times. Ito medyo marami akong trial and error for this one.
Pero
So
did you do this by hand? You did
yes.
really by hand? Walang
Everything
mga
po.
tools na special or anything?
I just use for this. This is the peony taught by Chef Pichi Huban. So
Yeah.
tinuro niya sa akin yan. And then she also taught us how to use tools from home. So meron kasi kaming ginagamit na parang pencil or yung thinning tool.
Yeah.
And it's sabi ko wala akong ganyan sa bahay. Just sharpen or magtasa ka ng chopsticks.
Aha.
So we just use chopsticks. So yun yung ginamit namin
I
to
love
thin the
that.
edges of the flowers.
I love
So
that. See, that is actually you're enabling people to other people to giving them the fishing rod, not the fish.
yes,
Okay, ang
correct.
galing, ang galing. Ano yung base nito, yung chocolate cake mo?
Yes, ang base po nito is moist chocolate cake. Mabenta talaga ang moist chocolate.
Ito rin, moist chocolate cake din yan.
Yes, this is my Mother's Day promotion.
And this is
Uh,
all by hand. And I emphasize it by hand, meaning to say, walang special tools or anything.
yeah, I just use a rose. This is a buttercream.
Okay.
So I just use the rose petal, yung flat
Oo,
lang na
yeah,
ganun.
flat.
And yeah, halos lahat, lahat po yan.
Ikaw mismo ang gumagawa or may assistant ka na?
I make my own for the
Good.
flowers.
Mamaya natin ano yan. Ano to? Ay,
This was a cake I made last week. So
why the
everything
cross?
is Everything is edible. This is a baptismal cake or
Ah,
christening
alright.
cake. Yeah.
So fondant na 'to 'no? Is this a marshmallow
Yes.
fondant?
Yes, marshmallow fondant din po.
Wow, galing. Okay. Alright. Hi, Lucas.
Yeah. So this one is 7 month birthday. Sorry, 7 month celebration. So towards the ano yan, towards the yan si Lucas din. So
Ah,
every
suki mo
month
na
po
si
sila.
Lucas, ah.
Yes.
Ano 'to? Ano 'tong mga 'to?
Ang
Chocolate?
kanilang ano, yes, ang kanila pong theme here is bee, no, of course.
Aha.
Yung baby is naka-costume ng bee. So
Ah,
parang ito yung hive, yan.
ayan, here. This is interesting because, it's not easy to put faces on dolls. I don't know, some people find it hard. So, ikaw gawa mo talaga 'to. This is
Yeah.
also fondant or
Apo,
is this
yes.
marzipan? Marzipan ba 'to?
No, this is actually fondant then. So I just use the same medium to
How
cover
about
the cakes and all.
the letterings? Are they also fondant or
I had
butterproof?
to I had to work it by hand. So I also teach that.
Teka, so you're teaching?
This one is order, but I also taught. I also part of my fondant class. Tinuturo ko how to make the letters. Kasi may iba daw wala akong cutter, wala
Oo.
akong ganito. Hindi ko gusto yung font nung cutter na bili ko.
No, pero
So
I didn't know that nagtuturo ka pala. I thought nagtuturo ka lang. You teach this in Titana or in at home?
I teach this sa ano po, sa mga stints ko. So
Okay.
yeah,
Galing. Si Kurt.
yan si Kurt. So this was an order last week, no. So
Wow. And all by hand. Yeah,
yeah,
yan.
this was also my Mother's Day cupcakes. Itong
Yeah,
last Mother's Day, May 8th.
grabe. Alam mo, kaya ko kumain ng ganyang karaming icing. Sa totoo lang. Yeah, okay. More
Yeah,
cake.
pasensyahan niyo na yung ano, yung background.
Malia, anihan.
Yeah.
Nice. Pati ito, totoo, no? It looks so real.
Thank you. Thank you po.
Ito, ano to? Ito,
This was ano, if you naalala mo si Pao kanina yung sabi ko assistant ko. So
oo.
she got married last week and I made her wedding cake, no. So
Oh.
pinadala pa yung wedding cake na yan sa Aklan, no. So malayo na rating ng cake na.
Okay. Si Cassie.
Ayan, this is for my inaanak, no, kay si Cassie, si
Ito,
Cassandra.
edible ba yan?
Yes, everything is edible. The gold is
Yee!
also edible.
Even the
Yes.
gold?
Yes po.
Oh, wow. Galing. Ang galing mo. Okay.
Thank you.
We've seen you in the main core that you do, your core competence, which is really cake. Now, meron tayong pinalampas muna na photo. Babalikan natin ngayon. Ano yan? Explain. Sino yan? Bakit may nahuli ba
Okay.
silang isda?
Oo
Or
nga, medyo
what?
malaki-laki yung isda, ano.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm also fascinated with mermaids. Ever since I was a kid, no. I love all mermaid movies, Little Mermaid, Jezebel, and everything. So sabi ko, I'm really fascinated with the flow of the tail, the
Yeah.
colors. So sabi ko, and then I've heard that in Boracay they had this classes, part of the water activities, wherein you learn how to be a mermaid.
Okay.
But prior to that, when I was in, I think that was I was 10. No, I was already learning how to swim. So I learned how to basic swimming. So sabi nung trainer ko, ang galing mong mag-dolphin kick, no? Yung
Oo.
butterfly stroke. Kasi
Yeah.
daw yung pagkampay daw nung paa ko is, malakas.
Uh-huh.
So, sabi ko, okay, thank you.
Mahirap yun.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
sabi
but the
ko, I
butterfly
think
'no, sabay yung gano'n tapos yung
yes.
wow.
So sabi ko, okay, maybe I should try, learning. No? So when I heard about the mermaid classes in Boracay, I took up the level 1 course. So they taught me how to, to wear the tail and everything. So sabi ko, parang kaya ko namang gawin tong tail na to. Parang
Matigas
kaya ko
ba yung
namang
tail?
gayahin.
Mabigat? Kasi baka
The
malunod ka.
Yeah, actually, the tails that we see on TV are made of silicone. It's either made of
Yeah.
silicone or latex.
So,
But this one,
mabigat.
yeah, but this one is actually just made of spandex. So it's a tela that they used for scuba diving or
Yeah.
for mga bikini, 'di ba, yung mga ganon. So it's
Okay,
very
wait.
light.
First of all muna, saan to?
This is in Calaguas Island.
Where's that?
Calaguas nga ba yun? Yeah, Calaguas in Bicol
Okay, and
region.
you really go to pose for pictures or you really swim as a
I swim.
mermaid?
I swim.
Okay, ang tawag sa'yo? Merman.
Merman. Siguro. Merfolk na lang.
Mer?
Merfolk. Ganon.
Merfolk. Okay.
Oo.
So talagang in the open sea, you swim.
Yun. So actually, level 1 for the mermaid classes, doon ka lang it's either nasa pool kayo or sa shore. No?
Okay.
Level 2 is open sea. Because
Wow.
you have to undergo the training in open sea, have to learn how to breathe. Because when I see mermaids na yung mga swimming sa dagat, parang madali lang naman pala, parang kayang-kaya ko naman yan. But when you
Ah,
experience it, you get paranoid kasi pagtingin mo pagtingin mo sa malayo, dark na yung tubig eh. So
oo.
you won't syempre magpapasok sa isip mo si Jaws, 'di ba? Papasok sa isip mo yung mga sea monsters and everything. So yun talaga yung gusto mong matutunan, yung mindset, no?
Ah,
And if you panic underwater, you might drown. So
yeah.
yun yung kailangan yung i-train. So that's why may training tayo for level 2 training for
Actually,
mermaid.
Anton is listening, but maybe later on he's going to upload a video. But I want to know, like,
I'll make
how?
sure the video.
Hi, Anton. How deep would you go in the open sea? How deep
Um
can?
the trainer will be with you in open sea, and they will be at nandun sila sa pinakamalalim na pwede mong puntahan. So hanggang kung kunyari they are 9 feet below, hanggang dun ka lang. So kasi if you go more, it might damage your yung pandinig mo.
Yeah, at
So
saka kasi ano yan, you're free, ang tawag doon when you're free swimming, you
yes,
don't have any apparatus.
wala, no? Yun nga eh. So nung nandun ako,
Wow.
kasabay ko mga naka-scuba dive. Ako ang dala ko mermaid tail. Parang it would help me to breathe underwater.
Grabe. How long can you hold?
Actually, yung iba naman, for an average person, you can hold your breath for up to 1 minute and a half. That's too long. That's very
Yeah.
long.
You.
Ako, yeah. That's my average, 1.5. I can reach up to 2 minutes, but medyo pagod na ako nun when you make ahon na. So,
Okay, another question before we go into showing the video. Paano yung kung mahulog? Let's say ako, babae, mahulog yung costume ko, di makikita yung boobs ko.
at least you can experience to be a real mermaid, di ba?
Hindi, so, I mean, okay, you guys, no? The mermaid folk. Ano yun? How do you secure the tail to your body?
Meron siyang garter. May garterized naman siya.
Ah,
So, it actually fits your body. It secures.
okay.
And it will be up to up to your belly button. So if
Alright.
ever na you're swimming, it won't go with the current.
Okay,
So
another thing is,
secure naman siya.
from the shore, how do you go to the open water?
We have to take the boat. We have
And
to
then
take the boat and go nearby near
ibabag
the
sa
coral
kanila.
garden. Yeah.
Ibabag sa kanila parang isda. They'll
Yes.
carry you or something.
just what
Wow!
just what like happened to Alice Dixon nung tinatakas siya ng mga tao, hinulog siya dun sa tubig.
Ah.
Also pala, favorite ko pala Splash. That's my
Oh
favorite
yeah, I
movie.
like that one. I
Daryl
think
Hannah and Tom
yeah,
Hanks.
yeah. All right. So, before we again proceed, because this is such a very dramatic and very strong photo, uh, how much is the lesson for those who might be interested? Lalo na ngayon, di ba? O Boracay or something.
Yes. For actually the lesson that it took that time, that was in 2014, for the 1 hour class that took actually 2 hours pala. It cost around 1,500. That was in 2014 ha. I'm not sure lang
Oo.
kung ngayon. For the for the level 2, I think I paid 4,000 kasi it's open water, and I also have to rent the boat, no. So
Oh,
parang sa
okay.
4,000 to 5,000.
So, is
And then
this sorry? Is this a hobby that will not pay back, or what? What can you do out of it to get back your 4,000?
actually, there was this if you are if a lot of people know about your mermaiding stints, no, you can actually teach, and you can actually be part of maybe a party or what, no, in full
Mm.
costume. But I don't
Uh-huh.
do that. I don't do that. But some do that. No? Naka full costume sila. Then kids take pictures with them. No,
Uh-huh.
so they get paid for that. And
Ah,
some
okay.
mermaids, yeah, some mermaids, what they do, meron pa silang sarili nilang aquarium tank. Meron silang
Uh-huh.
sariling aquarium, and they bring it to the event, and then they, doon sila naka-display sila doon.
Aquarium tank, kasya sila sa loob?
Yeah, they make their own. Meron silang sarili na kasya
Wow.
sila.
Oh,
Just
okay.
what like just what like where Daryl Hannah was when she was abducted by the scientist. So ganun yung tank na ganun kalalaki.
Okay, there was a curious photo. What? Okay, that one. I thought it would be a cake, pero mukhang isda. Explain.
Yeah, this was a tale I made in 2018. So I had to hand paint it again. Ano tayo, wala tayo mga special na mga equipment.
So,
So a friend,
what paint do you use for that? Fabric paint?
yeah, fabric paint po.
Oh, hindi siya naaano ng salt water?
Surprisingly, hindi siya nasisira ng salt water, pero nasisira siya ng pool water because of the chlorine.
Ah, all
So,
right.
pag nasa pool ka, pag when we swim sa pool, I had to what do you call that? Retouch the
Yeah.
parts or the portions para hindi kasi may nagfe-fade siya eh. But
So you,
for
sorry, this is the proportion of a real live mermaid kung meron mang buhay. And then what's this butas? Ano to? Dito ka papasok.
yes. So the butas is on the actually both ends may butas siya. Yung sa may fluke, yung sa may tail, yung ganon.
Okay.
That's where you put the pampatigas or yung acrylic or yung rubber, no?
Uh-huh.
So para may form siya. Para kapag when you swim, meron kang meron kang you're mobile, no?
Oh, parang propeller mo na rin yun, hindi ba?
Propeller, yes, correct. May
Uh-huh.
propulsion.
Okay.
So,
Type ko!
yun.
Gusto ko mag-swim.
Oo nga, may utang ako sa iyo. May utang ako sa yung mermaid
Hindi
lesson.
ko kaya yan. Gusto. Okay. Maybe we can ask Anton. Anton, there's the video. Okay.
Yes.
Now this is so magical because when I saw it, I said, I'm seeing a real mermaid. Look at that. Look, and
This
that's
is in ultra.
all right.
Yeah. So this is my kaya ako tinampan yung ilong ko kasi I'm ang tawag dito, yung sa tenga para
Oo.
mag-neutralize yung pressure. So this is in
Okay.
ultra. This is their dive pool,
Uh-huh.
and this is I think 13 feet or 13 meters or something like that.
All right.
So
Ikaw lang mag-isa o sino yung mga kasama
I
mo?
have friends. No, I have friends who are also mermaid enthusiasts.
All
So we
right.
all we all do we all make our tails.
All right.
So kanya-kanya kami ng tail. So pag nagkikita kami, pagandahan kami ng tail, ganun.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then so somebody has to be recording you guys.
Yes. Actually, yung isang friend namin, si Ket, She's the one who takes the videos. This is the first time that I tried this tail. So kaya medyo hindi pa siya ganun ka-perfect.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yun.
Okay. Thank you, Anton. So anyway, that's something that people don't know about you. What do your parents say? Did they know? Have they ever seen
Yeah.
you?
Kasi they saw me painting the tails, no? So, nasa labas ako. May pintura na naman sa labas. Ibig sabihin, nagpipaint ako. Pinipinturahan ko yung mga tails. Tsaka pag pinapatuyo ko siya, kailangan ko siyang patuyuin para hindi amagin. So, it would have molds. I have to make it, I have
Okay.
to
This is one hobby or one skill or one adventure na not everybody can do, but it's so beautiful watching how graceful you could be underwater. But for those of you who might be interested, uh, yung mga 65 years old dyan or ano,
it's actually a
subukan
good
mo.
exercise.
Yeah, I know, for breathing, but anti-COVID 'yan kasi lalakas ang
Yes.
lungs nyo. Tapos
Correct.
yung health nyo, tapos yung mga, yung
Yung
cellular,
core.
mawawala.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh. Mag-bra lang kayo ha, baka mahulog kasi ang bra. Mahirap na. I-ano nyo. Yung mga totoong mermaid, walang bra. Anyway,
True.
so this is a nice ending to a very interesting interview with you, Francis. And first you told us about your story and how you got into baking and HRM, and then your travel to Singapore, and then your business, and then from there, you taught a lot of us about your I didn't know even about the marshmallow
Uh,
fondant. So now it's very possible for you guys,
yes.
now you can do your marshmallow fondant, and you even taught how to start a business. But the ending was really dramatic. And anything else that you would like to venture in? Kasi ganyan fantastic na yung ano mo yan eh. Mermaid swimming mo yan eh. Bucket
Uh,
list. Bucket list before we end.
Skydiving, I guess. Yeah. Skydiving o paragliding. Yan
O
yung mga
ano
gusto
ka
ko.
naman nun? Ano, ibon ka naman ngayon.
Ibon naman, o di ba? At you're hindi ka lang sa lupa, pwede ka sa dagat, pwede ka rin sa hangin.
Talaga? Serious ka? Gagawin mo yon?
Yeah. Of course, syempre, kung it should be assisted. No?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay. What's the youngest age that somebody can be a mermaid?
we are actually they had mermaid classes before, and we were hired to help or to teach kids for recreational purposes.
Yes.
The youngest is at that time was, I think, 6 or 7 years old.
Kaya niya?
Kaya yan.
Okay.
Tsaka yun yung mga hindi takot sa tubig. So yun yung
Oo,
mga daling
yeah.
turuan.
Oo,
Yeah.
oo.
Those are the kinds of clients that are very easy to teach kasi they're not afraid of the water.
Okay. Is there a real life person that you admire for being a mermaid?
Daryl Hannah, I love her underwater scenes.
Ano naman yun eh, tinulungan din naman, maraming props yun eh. But totoo, yung the real one, yung, I know a diver who she dove with a rope lang, and she dove from, I think, 100 feet down and or
Mhm.
more, going up without anything, just ano. Ang tawag doon, free diving, di ba?
Free diving, yes. I
And,
actually don't know, hindi ko wala akong kilalang ganon, but I know a mermaid, Mermaid Hannah from in the States.
yeah.
So she swims with sharks, she swims
Oh,
with
yeah, 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 yeah. And she
with
has
whale sharks.
skills. She's
Naka-tail siya. Yes. Open water.
okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
joining us and sharing your very secret skill. and also for the business startup. I actually learned a lot, and
Thank
you're an
you.
inspiration because I think what's important, the most important that you did was you you used what you had. You
Mhm.
did not say, I can't start until I buy this thing. No. You started with that. So the creative juices came out. And that's I think you inspired the kids from Nueva Ecija and all the others who were perpetual help, all these guys. So I hope that a lot of them would be able to succeed in what you taught them. Diba?
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
So with your next bucket list will be skydiving. We will interview you once you have done that again.
Interview me while I'm doing it. Char-
Kaya. Huwag mo akong subukan.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. And hello to all the students of Titana and all your fellow professors. Say hello and then we'll say goodbye.
Hello po. So, thank you for watching Manalitana Colleges, San Juan de Dios Educational Foundation, and of course, Jose Rizal University. Thank you so much for your support. So, sabi manonood daw sila. So, thank you po.
Okay.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, be sure to watch and catch and be inspired. Pati yung mga taga-Parake, all our neighbors.
Yes.
And Sean, ayan, ayan na. Yeah, ayan. Ayan na, your turn to be famous. Congrats to the nephew, Franz Rosalda, great achievement. Just continuously pursue all your dreams to come true as we believe in you. And bilisan mo na yung store para may mabilhan na. Okay, yes, madam. Thank you very much, Francis. Thank you,
Thank you
audience.
so much po.
Yeah. We will be having awesome personalities again, just like Francis, in the upcoming shows. God bless you all. God is good.